Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Reading and Retail. If you're new to my channel, my name is Crystal. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to be doing the BookTube Newbie Tag. I was going to do this when I first started my channel. I've only been on YouTube for about a month now. But at that time when I was really brand new, I really didn't know what to say as far as answering the questions. So I decided I was just going to go ahead and make a few videos, get comfortable in front of the camera, figure out what I was going to say, and then after that, go ahead and do it. So that's what we're going to do today. So hopefully everybody that's stopping by, I'm welcoming all friends to my channel. Love to be your subs. I'll sub back to you as well. I'm a new channel, like I said earlier, so every little bit helps. So I have the questions laid out in front of me. So here we go, BookTube Newbie. Question 1. Why did you start this channel? I think pretty much everybody says the same thing, just for the love of books. It's a chance to come and find people that share your same interests. Pretty much outside of my home, there's not many people that I talk to about books. And if I do, I kind of get that look like, oh, you read, you're a book nerd, you're a bookworm, that kind of situation. So at least on the BookTube, it's not awkward. People understand why I have a million books around me. And side note, I am on the floor. Excuse me. I'm on the floor in front of, this is my TBR shelf. After I get done filming this, I've got to find a place for my new books that I just hauled yesterday. I've got to get ready and do my last shelf on my old TBR shelf, which if you've seen any other of my videos, that's on the other side of my room. I was looking at it last night and I realized I have a whole shelf on the bottom that I haven't even touched yet. So I have to do that video for you as well. Okay, so here we go. Question 2. What are some fun and unique things I can bring to YouTube or BookTube? I thought about that, and I think that pretty much goes with my channel name, Reading and Retail. I love to read, I love to talk about books, and I probably like to shop for books even more. As you can see, I visited the Dollar Tree yesterday, and of course I had to go through the book area, and I found more and I had to buy them. Y'all know me. So I may combine this haul with this haul. We'll see. If I end up getting more thrift books, I'll probably break them up into 2 videos because it'll be way too long. The video will be way too long. Okay. Question number 3. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I think the thing that I'm most excited for is the fact that I really didn't know there was a BookTube community till I really started researching. And what excites me is the channels that do book reviews. I'm not good at book reviews. I can pretty much pick up a book and read the back, but to actually read it and review it in depth, like some of the channels that I watch, it just absolutely amazes me because my mind wanders too much, and I know me. I'll start talking about something and I'll go off on a tangent about something else. So I'm just really not good at book reviews. Okay, the next one is, why do I love reading? I think this one is a question that many people answer the same way. I read because I like to get lost in a story. It is a way to escape reality, take your mind off. You know, if you're a person that has problems or issues, you can get into a book and forget about what you were worried about 5 minutes ago. So it just, you know, it's just a way for me to go off into another world. Yes, I wear reading glasses. I can see far, far away, put something in front of me, and it's not good, my friends. It's not good. Question number 5. What book series got me into reading? I remember being a young girl and being obsessed with Nancy Drew. I know everybody out there knows what Nancy Drew is, and I love Nancy Drew. The second series, I'll just throw in another one because it's on my mind, is Sweet Valley High. I remember we used to go to the mall, and the first thing that I would do is say, Mom, we need to go into the bookstore. And I'd go into the bookstore and there would be just rows of Sweet Valley High, and I wanted them all. We couldn't afford them. I could maybe get one at a time, but oh, I loved them so much. So I was obsessed. Excuse me. Question 6. What would I ask my favorite booktuber? Excuse me. You know, it took me a long time to come up with an answer. And my answer is, to anybody who's watching that loves printed books like I do, softback, hardback, anything printed, what would you do if one day everyone said, no more printed books? The only thing that we're gonna do now, here forward, is ebooks. My answer would be, I would probably lose my mind because I love print. I don't know, I just love it. I tried to read ebooks, it didn't work. I go through it, start reading, I either get bored, my mind wanders, I start doing something else, I come back, I forget where I am. To me, there's just nothing like paper. That's what I love. Okay, question 7. What challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel would be the hardest to overcome? Initially, when I started BookTube, I thought my hardest task to overcome was going to be sitting in front of this camera, talking to a camera. But as I did maybe 1 or 2 videos, it's just like talking to my best friend. So I'm not worried about that anymore. I've pretty much overcome that. Now, right now, what I'm struggling with is I'm an essential worker, so I still go to work, and then I come home and I do whatever it is that I need to do at home. Then I do YouTube for you, record, edit, upload, all of that jazz. So by the time I get done doing everything, I don't have time to read. And then when I do start reading, because I like to read in bed before sleep, I end up falling asleep, so I don't get much reading done. So this is gonna be a challenge for me because I have a lot of TBR, and it is definitely a challenge for me to find time to read. So we're gonna have to work on that one. Question number 8. When did you start reading? Well, as far as I can think back to a child, but to actually get deep into wanting to go and read a book, I think I was probably in the 2nd grade, and we basically had a reading corner. So it's kind of like this. You can go over and, you know, pick out a book, and I'd go over there and I'd sit in the corner and I'd pull out a book and I would just stay there till the teacher called me. So I do believe it was about 2nd grade. Let's see. Number 9. Where do I read? I've answered this in another book tag, and I think this is a lot of people's answers as well. I do read in my car, so if I'm on a lunch break or just a regular break or something like that, I will read in my car. Or another one is if I'm maybe going to a doctor's appointment and I just feel like taking the book with me, I will do it then. Sometimes I will read if I'm doing laundry and I know that my clothes are getting ready to get done, or I know there's maybe 10 minutes left. I'll go ahead and take my book in the laundry room and I'll do that. And in my favorite chair, y'all know my moon chair, like to read there. Last question, what kind of books do I read? I've answered this one as well. Majority of these books are romance, but I am trying to put thrillers, mysteries, suspense. I'm trying to put more genre in my library here. I am expanding. I don't know if you can see this, which I've said before. I've got 2 more cubes down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cube here and make this one taller, and then take this one and make it. So eventually I'm hoping to have a big L shape full of books. So that is it. My book, what is it? Newbie Book Tag. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Once again, I would love it if you would subscribe, hit that bell button, and I do reply back, or respond back, I should say. You know, anybody that shows me love, I show you love as well. And I hope everybody has a good night. Thanks for watching.